So before I start this video, it will contain spoilers regarding the upcoming episodes of Dragon Ball Super before its finale, so if you do not want to know the information or spoil the anime for yourself, then click off the video and thank you for understanding. As you guys know, I am a fan of Vegeta and I have stated it multiple times in previous videos that he is in my top 3 favorite characters besides Gohan and future Trunks. And in my last video, I did state that Dragon Ball Super needs to provide Vegeta his limelight to shine in the tournament and his own unique transformation compared to Goku, and to my surprise it actually happened. Vegeta gained Super Saiyan Blue and beyond, which I guess that's the name we have to call it since Piccolo said that, but I was happy that it finally happened to give both Vegeta and Goku uniqueness they needed, and it all kinda made sense on top of that, which was fantastic since Vegeta is more of an attacking force as always. I was also shocked with the way they dealt with God of Destruction Toppo. Vegeta obliterated him with his iconic attack, which we all fell in love with against Buu for what it represents, right? It's sacrificing everything and going all out by sheer will to defeat your opponent. It also demonstrated to Toppo that letting go of what is important to you as a fighter is nonsense, which again created another layer of character development for Vegeta and made Jiren call Toppo pathetic. Damn! So this is all good and dandy, but let's cut to the chase. With the spoilers that have been released about Dragon Ball Super episodes, we know Goku is going to master Ultra Instinct, which only is going to make Goku one step ahead of Vegeta, and this is happening again as always, right? Now we all know why the writers might do this. Goku is the star of the show, the fan favorite, and makes the most money, right? He's the one that caused the tournament to happen in the first place. He had an epic fight with Beerus, Hit, and every other multiple important characters in this show, which will need an eventual rematch if Dragon Ball Super ever even comes back on air again. But how does Goku master Ultra Instinct exactly? Well, this is what I think is going to happen. According to Dragon Ball Super episode 127, Frieza is still knocked out, but the commentators and the writers are trying to allude to the fact that we don't know this, and they kinda wanna try and make us forget about that fact, and he hasn't been announced to be out of the tournament, right? You have to not forget that. Android 17, an exhausted Vegeta, and Goku still remain to fight Jiren, but because Jiren has finally released 100% of his power now and is not playing around anymore, because in the last episode Jiren did call Toppo pathetic, but I don't think Jiren said this with bad intentions. He meant it as a compliment to Vegeta. Now some people are saying this character development for Jiren is quite bad and he's better to be known as a quiet person that's just overpowered, but I don't think that. It's great to see Jiren with multiple sides to his personality and him being badass like that, and Jiren calling Toppo pathetic for throwing away for what he stands for, and even after gaining the power that he did, that Toppo gained the God of Destruction power, he still lost, whilst Vegeta still stood for what he believed in. Jiren expected better from Toppo as a teammate and as his friend because he gave up what he's known for, and he doesn't give justice to that, and he doesn't respect that. So Jiren is actually praising Vegeta, and it makes me to believe that Vegeta won't be the next God of Destruction or anything in the future, as he won't ever throw away his pride and his family for more power. Vegeta has his morals and ethics that won't allow him to be the candidate of something like that. He's a person that witnessed his own race to be destroyed, so why would he do the same thing to others, right? Vegeta's character seems to think that's hypocritical. Anyways, in episode 127 of Dragon Ball Super, I believe Android 17 is going to be knocked out of the tournament whilst trying to waste time and help Goku and Vegeta recover so they can win in numbers. That's Android 17's intentions, and he provides support to Goku and Vegeta the whole time. But Jiren, obviously being way too powerful, as they they are all tired and everything, and they need time to recover. So I think Android 17 is going to give them the time they need, but he's going to get knocked out in the process and sacrifice himself. So by Dragon Ball Super episode 128, there is only Goku and Vegeta to face off Jiren, and the only way for them to win at this point is to master Ultra Instinct, because they are losing numbers really fast and the 2 minutes remaining in the tournament. Goku knows how to perform the dodging form of Ultra Instinct, but he cannot control the attacking part of it because of the heat released and everything that goes wrong with that. In this episode, Vegeta is at his limits and is fighting with everything that he has left, but will get knocked out, and this is proven in the spoilers that were released by Herms on Twitter. Go follow him and support him for that. But I think because of the way the Saiyans work and with Zenkai boosts and everything, this whole time Goku has been getting stronger and stronger, and he has witnessed Vegeta's fighting style of how he landed a few punches beforehand on Jiren. Whilst Vegeta is fighting Jiren partly on his own with Jiren in episode 128, they are going to showcase a battle between Vegeta and Jiren. Goku will be watching the fight the whole time, and he observes everything about back then and what Vegeta's fighting style is and what's Jiren's response to Vegeta and his fighting style. So according to the spoilers, this is when Ultra Instinct starts to come back within Goku, because he sees the sheer will of Vegeta and he wants to win and survive, and gains back a tiny bit of stamina because of Vegeta's sacrifice. So this is kind of the theory of what the Dragon Ball community thought would happen for Goku to gain Ultra Instinct, right? Because in episode 129 it is then revealed that apparently transcending the limits, Goku mastering Ultra Instinct. So it's quite amazing, to be honest, how well the community of Dragon Ball Super predicted the storyline of the anime and how we deduced everything and what would make sense, because there were multiple directions that they can take the story, and we predicted the right one of what would happen. That's sick. When Goku masters Ultra Instinct, it's going to explode everyone's mind in the anime, right, of how much of a prodigy Goku is for mastering the technique so fast. He will probably be a good match for Jiren, and I don't think he will knock Jiren out, however, without a cost. I think this could possibly end with a joke. I think the tournament that will end with a joke. Jiren and Goku are going to knock each other out of the arena at the same time, right? And it ends up being that it's a draw between them two of their fight, because Goku masters Ultra Instinct, Jiren goes 100%, they both knock each other out like pow, brah, and they knock each other out. But Frieza the whole time is knocked out on a piece of rock and wakes up at the last second, and it's announced Universe 7 wins the tournament. Then Goku, I think this is what's going to happen, Goku will make the wish with everyone to bring back all the universes, because that's one of the possibilities of what Dragon Ball Super is going to end, and he needs to bring them all back because that's justice and that's the way Goku thinks, and he thinks it's terribly wrong that everyone else died. So I think that's how the tournament could end, with Frieza just being knocked out. He wakes up and it's hilarious because everyone will be so shocked. Oh my god, it ended with a draw, it ended with a draw, what happens now? But then they realize, oh wait, Frieza's been knocked out the whole time, he was there. And then Frieza's like, what? I made Universe 7 win, but I don't get the wish now. So the whole time Frieza will be knocked out, they make the wish, and then he realizes they won the tournament and he'll get really pissed off, and then he has to go back to hell and his life is ruined. But at the end of the day, since Goku masters Ultra Instinct of Dragon Ball Super, right, it only means he is more powerful than Vegeta again at the end of this anime series. Vegeta will need to play catch up and train the alternative part of Ultra Instinct or do something to gain the ability, which I'm sure he can, but for now he can't. And you know, Dragon Ball Super is ending in 5 episodes time, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. And if they decide not to retcon the ending of Dragon Ball Z, right, it makes sense that Goku disappears with Oob and Vegeta sticks with his newborn daughter and family. Since if you think about it, guys, in Dragon Ball Super, the character development for Vegeta regarding him loving his family, right, Vegeta really cherishes his family, and it's been huge development in this anime series. It only gives more evidence of how he may not want to leave them and feel as though he needs to protect them and be that father figure he needs to be, since he lost all of his family when he was young, while he waves Goku goodbye in Dragon Ball Z. And obviously he still wants to fight him in the future, and he declares that to Goku before he leaves, and he'll always be his rival. But I think that kind of makes sense. Anyways, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on these spoilers in the comment section below, on what you may think how the tournament will end. And of course, I value you guys' opinion, I want to know it. Follow us on social media like Twitter, Instagrams, you know, Snapchat. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time as always.